to me and his channel.
What's up, it's your boy LOE Visuals. I'm back with another video. How y'all doing? Hope y'all vibing, y'all chilling, y'all enjoying y'all day on a productive day. We back at it. Before I start, make sure y'all smash the like button, smash the like button, smash the like button, smash the like button. We on the road to 1K subscribers. Hit this subscribe button, tap in on me, join me on my journey. I love you guys so much for tapping in on me. Let's talk about it. So is Errol Spence making a big mistake chasing this rematch with Terence Crawford? They're supposed to, try to do a rematch in December, and it was in the contract for a rematch clause if either got lost or Crawford has to honor the rematch. I think Errol had like 30 days or something like that to decide. I'm thinking he's for it, and maybe he feels that he was a little bit drained at 47. I think the rematch what happened in 54, and it gives him, a 7-pound, advantage, so, that could be beneficial, but, skill for skill, it's still probably gonna play out how it played out, no disrespect to Spence, unless he can drastically change something, it's probably gonna go how it went the first time, in my opinion. I don't think we can just say, yeah, Spence is just gonna change drastic changes. But if he somehow did, it lines him up, for bigger things. I think that's kind of why Canelo's pushing for the Spence Crawford rematch. Because if Spence can grab a win against Crawford, they can do that fight, for his last fight of his deal, and don't let Canelo fool you guys. Canelo is with the nonsense. He's with the shenanigans. He might try to play you, but he's with the shenanigans. But yeah, do you guys think it's a mistake? It could be, especially if they do it at 47. But I think it's gonna be at 54. So if it's at 54, that could give him, a weight advantage because he said he was, drained from the weigh in, and Spence should have probably been left 47, but he stuck around and stuck it out. I don't know why, but he stuck it out, to get the big fights, and they made a big fight with him and Crawford, and they both made great money. So why not do it again? For the financial side of it, yeah, I can understand that. Cash in big, and you losing to the best guy in boxing. I mean, doesn't really hurt you. I mean, in my opinion, you fighting the best guy. So I mean, does it really knock you down a few? I know it's a loss, but I always said that losses didn't really matter, and I told you guys I would support both guys, win or loss, because I want to see the best, fight the best, and I don't want those guys, fighters to think that, if you lose, that we're not gonna watch you no more. No, I'm watching both guys still. I'm gonna watch both guys finish their career out because they made the fight happen. So I gotta stick to that word I made to myself. I'm not gonna go back on that. But yeah, it's nothing really that I don't think Spence could change as far as skill. But if he can stay upright, maybe they try to rob Crawford or something like that. But if I don't think so, unless he can make these rounds, really, really close and, fix a lot of things, I think Spence didn't understand how strong Terence Crawford was when he got in there with him. And he kind of understood that when he got in there, he was like, this guy's pretty strong. I can't just back him up and impose my will on him. I got to actually, box and throw my jab and actually move my head, because Spence didn't move his head that fight, and that's probably why he was getting caught, because after he threw a shot, Terence with Crawford and Spence would be right there. So, it just, it's a lot of things, a few things that Spence going to have to work on, especially if they're trying to do a rematch. And if he wants the rematch to be any type of competitive, or he wants to get knocked out again, I think he should, work on head movement, a lot of things, head movement, getting his head out the straight line, you know, keeping his jab up, you know, and not bringing his jab down after he flicks it, you know. It's a lot of things he can work on, you know, cutting the ring off, you know, and stuff like that, you know, because I feel like Crawford just, you know, displayed, you know, superior boxing skills, but it's still things that, you know, Spence could do to make the fight competitive, in my opinion. But I don't think it's a mistake as far as financials, but as far as skill for skill, I don't think anything is gonna change in the skill department. You know, I think it's probably gonna still be where it's gonna be. But you know, that weight could change a few things, but you know, I don't think the weight is gonna play too much of a part. But it could. Who knows? You know, I just don't think so. You know, but if it happens at 54, you know, Spence get those few extra pounds on him. You know, he might be fresher than we've ever seen him, but he's gonna be focused. You know, he's a competitive guy, so I'm pretty sure he's not gonna want to lose twice to Crawford if he did. So he's gonna probably give it his all in his second fight, and he's gonna cash in. You know, that's what I kind of think PBC wants. You know, if he can somehow pull it off, they can do Canelo, and they can, you know, make a lot of money with their Canelo fight. But you know, yeah, I don't see why not. You know, I don't think now when I think about it, I don't think Canelo's too fun to fight Terence Crawford. You know, and it's not that Terence Crawford is too small. I think he's using that as an excuse. I mean, when has he ever just cried about somebody being too small? You know, I mean, he fought Amir Khan. You know, so I just don't see it. You know, so. I think you know Canelo wants Spence to win. You know, pretty much everybody wants Spence to win because, you know, I feel like it'll set up a trilogy. It could set up a lot of things, but you know, I don't know. I feel like financially it's a great idea, but you know, it's kind of rushed, and I don't think you can change nothing in 6 months, 5 months, however long it's been since they fought. July, August, September, October, November. Yeah, 5 months. I don't think that's gonna benefit Spence, you know, if they did fight again. But let me know what you guys think. I wouldn't say, you know, it's a mistake, you know, financially. I do think it's a money grab, you know, financially. That's a good idea. But you know, as far as the fight still, you know, it's kind of 5 months since the last time they fought. I mean, you can make drastic changes in 5 months. I mean, I guess, but I don't think so. But let me know what you guys think. Make sure y'all smash the like button, smash the like button, smash the like button. We're on the road to 1K subscribers. Hit the subscribe button, tap in with me, join me in my journey. Love you guys so much. I'm out.